everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and today we are going to do an Shop Miss A haul. And I have a lot of thoughts on these products. A lot are hits, but I do have some misses. So I'm gonna go over and show you everything I bought. And I also want to mention is I do stand with the Black Lives Matters movement. I know I've been kind of quiet on the issue. I just needed to collect my thoughts and I didn't want to just come on here and say anything. I don't know, it was something I needed to think about, and I'm kind of a quiet person and I keep a lot of things to myself. So I just wanted to let you guys know I stand with the movement and I understand why they say Black Lives Matter. It's not, no one's saying that everyone else's life doesn't matter. What everyone is trying to say is that Black Lives Matter too. So I really hope our society, changes, and I hope people learn and educate themselves. I really hope in big change in the future. And I am planning on doing a video soon using Black owned makeup products, and that will be coming beginning of next month because it's in a collab group. That's why I'm waiting so long to do that. But okay, so let's get into the makeup. Is looking pretty intense, like my brows and like the contour, and I'll explain why. So I ordered a lot of different stuff. I spent $35 on the website, and if you don't know already, Shop Miss A, everything's pretty much $1. There are some items that are more for $1, like they do have a lot of charities, so those items are a little bit more, like $1.55, and like the 55 cents goes towards a charity, which is great. But yeah, so pretty much everything was $1 except for a few things. So first off, I got this headband. Isn't it cute? It's like one of those knotted headbands. What is it called? Silk braided headband in pink. They do offer this in different colors, but a lot of the colors were sold out, which is one thing about Shop Miss A's website, is a lot of products do sell out quick. But it does have, I'm gonna take it off and show you, my hair is crazy. It does have like a plastic band, but it doesn't seem to be bothering me, and the ends are coated, so I didn't feel any digging when I put it on, and I don't feel like it's like too chunky or bulky. I think it's perfect. I really am enjoying this. If I ever order from the site again, I definitely would look into picking up more colors. I also ordered a random pair of socks. They were $1, and they're just short socks. I like the neon green because I have a neon green shirt. I thought it might look cute with that, and they look like they'd fit. They just look like any old, or they just feel like any old socks you would get, but I don't know. I picked them up. I picked up 2 hair masks. This one is Hair Chemist, and it's macadamia oil deep repair hair mask, and I think it's a decent amount actually. I know some of the reviews on the website said there wasn't much product in these, but it feels decent. And then I got this one, which is Different Feel Vitamin E Premium Hair Mask, and it says for dry, brittle, or damaged hair, and it's for all hair types including color treated, relaxed, and braided. And then it also comes with an oil, which I thought was cool, and helps heal dry, brittle hair. Non-greasy, light-wearing hair oil. So I'm excited to try these products out. I also got these hairpins. Look how cute they are. They're rhinestone, they're Chloe pin. And like, this one's a circle. It is big, but I don't think it's too big. And it is kind of curved, like the circle, so you could, it like contour to your head. And then you have 2 other little bobby pins with rhinestones, and then the one has the pearl. I think this is so cute. And they had so many different hairpins you could choose from. So many. I don't know. And it actually feels a little weighted. Like it doesn't feel super cheap in the bag. And I got this necklace by It Girl. It's a silver necklace and it just says love in cursive with like rhinestones. I thought this was super cute. Let me take it out of the bag to see how long. And gosh, it doesn't even feel that cheap either. Like this feels sturdy. Like I definitely feel like this would fit fine. Sometimes like you get these necklaces and they're too small. And a lot of their necklaces and stuff, they had an option to choose gold or silver. Okay, I put it on. I think it fits really nice. I did have a hard time with the clasp though. Like the clasp, I had to kind of like manually close it. It didn't just like close. So I would be worried about this falling off because the clasp wasn't the greatest. But it is so cute and it's long enough. It's not super short. I don't know, I'm really happy. I think that's cute. My daughter picked out this choker from Dream Plus and it's in gold and it actually has kind of more of a thicker chain with like little rhinestones on it, and the heart is really cute too. And it's interesting, it says on here not intended for children under 14 years old. But I thought that was really cute. I got 2 packs of makeup remover wipes. They're each $1, I'm pretty sure, and they're from the AOA Studio brand. And this one is in lavender, and it comes with 15 wipes, and we got rose water. I did try the lavender. Here is the wipe right here. It is used, that is brow gel on it. I just wanted to show you the size, and it's not super thin, but it's not really thick either. And the scent, I don't know if I just said this, but it kind of smells like baby wipes. It's not unpleasant, but it's not like amazing either, if that makes sense. And this, I always wanted to get one of these. I'm so happy I got it. I know it's so simple, but I always wanted one of these like color switches. It just says brush cleaner. And let's open up the bag. These bags are kind of nice too because you could reseal the items if you wanted to. But yeah, it's just in a plastic container. This could come out, I suppose, if you needed to wash it. I'm so excited to try this out. And only $1, I mean, you know, they sell these on Sephora's website for like 15 or 20, something crazy. And all they are is like a little sponge material. I also wanted to try out this dry shampoo. This is from the AOA Studio brand in Clean Breeze. And it says gentle clean refreshes scalp. It does say it doesn't cause whitening, but I disagree. There is like powder. It reminds me like you're spraying baby powder in your hair. I don't know how it'll work with like absorbing oils, but I feel like it'll do well with like volume, and the sprayer is intense. They kind of surprised me. Let me just, whew, like, it's very strong, and I feel like it says it works in a few minutes, so you probably have to let it sit and then run your fingers through or brush it to get the powder out. And it kind of has a baby powder scent to it, which I don't know. I definitely want to test this out more to, you know, see how it works. But I don't think it's bad. I don't know if this was $1 or a little more than $1. And it is like, it's like bigger than a travel size, but it's not as much as a full size, if that makes sense. It's just like, I don't know. I also got these I believe are $1 from the AOA Studio line, which the AOA, I believe, is Shop Miss A's like own brand, and the website does sell other brands, but I was kind of interested in trying out the AOA brand because I heard that's like the best brand in the website. But these are shadow armors. They're eyeshadow fallout patches. Like, how cool is that? You just put them underneath. Like, if you do your foundation and your base makeup first, you could do your eyeshadow and this will collect everything. And it says it helps create a straight edge, prevents messy mascara smudges, helps perfect wing liner. I don't know. I thought this is really cool. And this expires in 2001. That's interesting. I wonder what's in here that would make it expire. I bought this brush set. I want to say this was $2, but you get 2 brushes. And AOA has a lot of, or Shop Miss A in general has a lot of different brushes, like different brands. They all looked interesting. But I chose this. They come really nicely wrapped. But I chose this because of the shape. It's so interesting. It's kind of like a flat paddle, like triangle, and this is tapered. You could tell it's synthetic. I mean, I feel like I might have to wash this first, but I thought it would be cool to like concealer, maybe tap it in, or maybe even, I don't know. It's just so interesting. And this one too, it's just like a mini version, maybe eyeshadow, or just tap on product, or even concealer to like really push the product in. I don't know. But I want to say it feels soft, but it does feel a little cheap in my opinion. But I may just have to wash it first because it's a little stiff feeling. So I also bought these 2 tools from the AOA Studio brand. This is a brow comb scissors. How cool is that? You could trim your brow hairs, and it has this little thing attached so you don't cut too much off. I thought this was really cool, really neat. And then this is a brow razor set, which I like using these little razors to trim up any brow hair. You can do like my mustache. And it comes with a larger size and the small, and it looks like it has like a little like brush, like a little comb thing, and yeah, like a brush and then a little comb side, which is kind of cool. I'm excited to use this. I also bought 4 sponges because I heard so many good things about their sponges. This is probably what drew me to the brand the most. Now these are the Paw Wonder Blenders, and they're $1.55 because they go, let's see, part of the proceeds go to supporting animals in need, which I think is awesome. And the Wonder Blender is a latex-free, high-definition cosmetic sponge designed for easy applying and blending, used with primers, foundations, powders, cream blushes, and other complexion products. Unique design is great for larger face and hard-to-reach areas. So I used this one today. It is quite dirty. This is like the, I don't know, kind of like the L'Oreal sponge, but it is so soft. I can't believe it. It's squishy. It's not too squishy. Like, it's still a little bit dense, which I like a little bit dense, but I don't want it to be super hard either. And the material is so smooth on here. It was really good. Like, I am really impressed with this. And it comes like these little resealable bags. Obviously, if you wet your sponge, you don't want to put it in here when it's wet. But it's great if you're traveling. You can just pop them back in the bag so they don't, you know, get all gross and stuff. But I also got this one, which is similar to like the Real Techniques with the flat edge. And then we got this one, which is a velvet layer. Reminded me of like the Juno Co sponge. Ooh, this feels cool. It's the same squishiness, but it's like that fiber. I'm excited to try this one out. And then we just got like the original Teardrop one, like the original Beauty Blender. So I'm really excited. So far, so good. I know a lot of people love them. Jessica Brown loves it. So let's get into the makeup. Now I have some misses. Okay, so I got these shadow sticks. And they were $1 a piece. I got it in, this is a matte formula in Nutmeg, which is like a cool tone brown. And then I got a shimmer in Dama. I think it was supposed to be Drama, but there's like a misprint on here. Yeah, it's saying Dama. I remember, I don't know. But right away, I noticed these little bottom pieces don't stay on. And there's like nothing in here. I don't know. I might have to like, if I want to keep them on, like glue them on, I guess. The shimmer formula wasn't bad. They do dry quick and set, so if you want to blend it, like you have to work quick, but I thought it was a pretty color and I thought it was fine. But this one, the matte one, was extremely dry. Like I was doing a lot of tugging and pulling and it was really hard to blend out. I like the color, but it was just very hard to use. I don't know if I needed to warm up the product more or if I need to sharpen it, because this is definitely a pencil where you have to sharpen. I got a couple brow products. My brows do look pretty intense right now, and I got them both in the shade Taupe. And I had the Sculpting brow pencil and the brow gel, which I thought this was a very interesting product. It's in a little squeezy tube, and you would use it like you would use a pomade. The color is a very cool tone brown, and I wasn't sure it would work, but I thought it worked. And on the website, like they didn't have a ton of shades, but it said you could like mix and match them to get your perfect shade. And I suppose being only $1, like it's, I guess it, I don't know. If you wanted to, you could buy 2 and mix them. And then this is the brow pencil. It isn't the super tiny tip. It's more like that triangular. And this one, this brow pencil, when I first used it, it seemed kind of dry. And it was like kind of tugging a little. It's right here. And this, the brow pencil is in shade Taupe, but it seems a little bit, I don't know, a little warmer than the brow gel. I did use both. I'm not sure, this is a little dry. I have to keep testing this out. I have to test it out on its own, but it does come with a little spoolie. It's not the best spoolie in the world if I want to be picky, but it'll do the job, and it's only $1. I bought this color corrector, and it's not the AOA Studio brand. It's called Second Love Color Corrector Cream, and this is in 03 Purple. They did have a pink shade. I remember I was intrigued because Didi Decor Beauty just recently did a Shop Miss A haul. She was actually at the actual store, which would be amazing in Texas, but she bought this in pink, but that was sold out, so I got this lavender purple color, like for a brightening shade. It is a very creamy formula in that light lavender, and I did use it under my eyes and I thought it did nice. I thought it was like a hydrating formula. I don't know, so far I like this. And for contour, I got this from the AOA Studio brand, the Sculpt FX contour stick, and I got mine in the shade Nude. This is like a little mini, it's a little tiny baby, but the shade isn't quite right for me. Like I wanted something cool tone, but this is kind of like, this is very gray. And I almost feel like it looks muddy. I did go over the bronzer, but like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I still have to mess around with this, but the formula is creamy. I felt like it blended really nice. So this did come in different shades. So maybe in the future I would get like a little bit of a different shade, but I don't know. I'll mess around with this. I'm even thinking about using it in my crease, like if I'm trying to do like a quick makeup look. And I also got this single shadow. This is the AOA Studio Wonder Baked Eyeshadow, and I have it in the shade Poetic. I like this. I really like it. I put this all over my lid. It's actually a decent size eyeshadow pan, and it's a baked formula, so like I tried to rub over the first layer because I feel like with baked products you have to kind of get through the top coat to actually get true pigment. But it's such a pretty like purpley pink mauve, and it isn't an extreme shimmer. It's like more of a thinner shimmer. I would say it's more like a satin, but I think it would really be pretty as like a one and done eyeshadow look. Just put it all over your lid and blend it into the crease and you're good to go. And I just thought the shade was really pretty, and it isn't super foiled, super intense, but I think it's pretty for every day. Now the blush, I really, really like the blush. This is the AOA Perfect Blush, and mine is in the shade Mod. This little guy, it's tiny. Like, this is the eyeshadow. Like, it's really, really small. And it has like a twist off cap. But this blush is so pigmented. It blended so nice. It actually feels kind of creamy when you swatch it. The color is really pretty. It's like this pretty pinky mauve color. The blush is definitely a hit for me. And I ordered 2 highlighters. We're almost done, guys. This is the AOA Studio Velour highlighter, and this is in the shade Lucky. I remember seeing a haul from Nona, and I think she hauled all of them, and she said they're like named after Britney Spears songs. But this is so interesting. This is kind of like a peachy color, but it's like a mousse. It kind of reminds me of the ColourPop Super Shock shadows, actually. And there is a little bit of fine micro glitter in there. I wouldn't say there's chunky glitter, but there is a tiny bit, but you do get a nice glow and shine from it. And it is like a creamy formula, but it kind of dries into a powder, which is really interesting. I think I'm really gonna enjoy this. And then I got the Dewy Cream Highlighter from the AOA brand. And this is in the shade Opal. And it looks like a white, but it has a pink iridescence. I don't know if you could see it, but it has like a pink shift. Like a pink peach shift. It's really pretty. I use this underneath my brow bone in my inner corner. I think this is really cool. It's obviously creamy and it's gonna give you more of that wet look, and it is really tiny. Let's compare. Like, this is the eyeshadow. Like, this is a small size. But oh, and one more product. And Dee also hauled this, and I was really intrigued because I love honey. This is the AOA Studio Sugar Lips Lip Scrub and Honey, and they have this in different flavors, which is really cool. And it's a decent size tube, and it just has this plastic. And I will swatch it to try to show you the texture. Like, here it is right here. It smells like honey. It looks like honey. It even tastes like honey. And there are some sugar particles in here. It isn't like overly, like, it's not super gritty, but there is a little bit of fine sugar. So I feel like you're gonna get a gentle exfoliation. And I had to look at the ingredients. I'm like, is this actually honey? Like, it smells just like honey that you put in your tea. It's kind of crazy. I really like that sugar scrub. If you like honey, you would love that sugar scrub. I just used the makeup wipe, and everything came off except for the brow gel and it said Dama, but I think it's Drama shadow stick. So yeah, those are definitely be long wearing, I'm sure. But yeah, that is my $35 haul to get the free shipping, and I am very impressed with everything I ordered. I think it's a great deal. You know, the prices, you can't beat the prices. And obviously you're gonna have a little bit of hit or misses, and some products might be really small in size because of the price, but the standout products for me are the sponges. I think these are awesome. They're affordable. They're soft. I think they're great. Oh, and you know what I didn't tell you? I almost forgot. I ordered the foundation. This is the AOA Studio Buildable Satin Foundation in the shade Buff. I wanted to get concealer too, but that was all sold out. And this is a very thin formula, and it comes in a glass bottle, and you get less than 1 fluid ounce. So it's not a lot of product, but it's $1 in the dropper, and it's a very, very thin, watery formula. So I did find with the sponge soaked in a lot of product, but that would be with any sponge, honestly, because of how thin this is. I think it might be a tad dark, but it blended in fine with my skin, and I thought I did build it up because I went over with a brush, and I have some serious breakouts right here, and it covered for the most part. Obviously, you could still see a little bit, but it covered quite a bit, and I think it looks really pretty on the skin. It's not a matte formula, but it's not dewy either. It's definitely a satin finish, but it gave my skin like a glow. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm impressed. I really want to try their concealer. I really like this. The lip scrub is awesome. The blush, so good. I like the highlighter. Not so sure about this yet. I had to try it out some more. And the brushes, I'm not so sure yet either. I have to use them, and I want to wash them to see. I don't know, they just feel kind of stiff, but maybe it's just the way the brush is shaped. The brow gel I liked. Brow pencil, not so sure. I have to keep trying. This I liked, but not the shade. The shadow sticks, I like the shimmer formula, the matte was too dry, really hard to blend. Oh, and the jewelry, I love the hairpins are so cute. The necklace is so cute, and the headband, I love. I don't know, if you guys check out the website, don't forget to check like the jewelry and the hair pieces and, you know, like the accessories. Don't forget to check that out, because I am happy, especially if you're someone who doesn't like to spend a lot of money on jewelry. That is it. I will see you guys soon. I have my BoxyCharm, one of them should be coming tomorrow, I think the Luxe, and then another one Friday. So I will see you guys soon. If you're not already, I would love for you to like and subscribe, and have a wonderful night. Bye.